Hey guys, it's Dr. Flynn checking in again from the Middle East, and I got a 33-1 domination on firing range. And I got a special guest. We got woodentable. Say hello, Wooden.
What's up, everyone?
So we're gonna jump right into the gameplay. I throw two pre-stuns over there, and yeah, I got the nade. So what do you think about pre-nades, Wooden?
Well, I was watching MLG over the weekend, and I noticed that a lot of the top teams are using pre-nades, and definitely as you use them, they're in domination. It definitely does let the team get the upper hand at the respawn, and definitely gets you a quicker and easier path over to B.
I think too, if you throw this pre-stun over towards C, I don't think I hit anybody with it, but it's a good timer. It lets you know when you can start throwing the active grenades. You know, sometimes you throw it too soon and it won't blow up. That helps that.
Yeah.
So also
Yeah,
I saw in
definitely.
MLG that you had a couple people threw pre-nades that same area, but through bottom wood. Did you see any of that?
No, I was mostly watching the capture the flag on Summit and around there, and yeah, I was noticing as well they were also using. I like to do it as well, using flash grenades and things like that, almost as a UAV, just to check their corners, see if there's anyone, around the corner before they went in for the flag. So I definitely do think that game battles and things, the pre-nades, stun and flashes are definitely a weapon that can be used to your advantage.
Or do you have a preference personally about the stun or the flash grenade?
Yeah, I like the concussion just for the fact that it has a quicker throw rate, and normally if I see somebody, I throw a concussion in there, somebody gets, there's a hit marker shows up, I'll automatically throw in another one. The thing I like with the concussion is it lets you get that little bit quicker to, ensure that you can get in there quicker, sweep it out quicker, and I think that gives you the upper hand with the, quicker pull.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's only about it's not even a second. I think it's only like zero point 0.8 of a second. Somebody leave in the comments exactly what it is the difference, but it makes a huge impact on your gameplay, especially in directional stunning. I find the concussion grenades you can really throw very precisely, where the flashes kind of just hit a grand area. And I also find I always flash myself. You ever do
Yeah,
that? I'm always
that is
flashing. I
probably.
get stuck with it. It's like, oh man, it
Yeah.
flashed again.
Yeah,
So,
it's definitely. But and then again, a lot of people would say, I'd rather the flash grenade because it is a grander area. If you're going into a large room, if you throw the concussion, chances are it's not going to get the whole way through the room. It's only going to get maybe one third. But if you throw that flash in there, it's most likely going to get the whole room. So again, it's what you prefer. If you prefer to get the larger range or the quicker pull. That's what I feel on that.
well, talking of preference, we've seen three guns here in this game already. Started out with the AUG dual mag. I think I ran out of ammo, and then I had the AK-47, which silenced is a beast in my opinion. Now I got the Commando. The AUG and the FAMAS on paper they're very similar. Do you have a preference for maybe GBs?
Uh, Definitely, I would say the FAMAS, just by looking at, again, the MLG at the weekend and Publix, and especially on your competitive game mode, a lot of people are using the FAMAS simply because, I feel it's more steadier when you're shooting with the gun. You feel like you have better control than you would with the AUG. And I think it's just that control, steadiness that lets you just, calm yourself when you're going for that long shot. You're going to get it with the FAMAS, where with the AUG you have that shadow of doubt of, can the AUG get this kill? So that's, I prefer the FAMAS for that. Definitely medium to long range, the FAMAS is probably, in my opinion, the best gun to choose.
And I think along the same lines, I've actually switched up my sensitivity a bit. When I use the SMG, say I'm going with the AK-74U, I actually play with a bit higher sensitivity, maybe a 5 or a 6. But when I'm using the FAMAS, in order to get those kind of long range, medium like long range shots, just like you were talking about, I toned down the sensitivity to about a 3. What sensitivity did you play on?
Uh, just actually, was it maybe 2 months ago? I had always my sensitivity at the default, and then people, crazy was telling me, how do you play with that sensitivity? And then I've been bumping it up. I watched a few YouTube videos. People say, bump it up by one every week. I did that, and at the moment I'm up to 9, and I wouldn't turn it down now. Uh, at all. But I do feel, I know what you're saying there about the 74U. With 74U, your whole gameplay is adapted to close range, and I think because at close range everybody's moving about more, I think it is vital that you have a higher sensitivity so that you can just switch as soon as that small movement's made.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you do play on the higher sensitivity, I know that I use Control Freaks on my controller, and it gives you a bit more leverage. I'll leave a link to their website in the description. I really like them. Have you ever played with them or even seen them?
No, I have heard people talking about them, but no, I've never played with them, never seen them. No, nothing.
Well, they're definitely worth it. I'm actually in the spot here where I got killed from. The guy who naded me threw a nade from the window where I just naded it through the sniper tower and onto top wood. Man, that was an unbelievable nade. Semtex, actually. So,
Yeah, that's the power of the nades again. Definitely, I would have underestimated definitely World War Modern Warfare 2, but leading on to this game, I think this game really does show the power of the grenades and how they can switch a game. Definitely in the competitive playlist and game battles, one grenade can really turn around the game. That's it's really amazing in this game. The nade spots that you can hit and really the reliability of them spots that you're mostly always going to get a kill if you throw it over there.
all right, and that just about wraps it up. And Wooden, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, and thanks a lot for having me as well, Doc. And anybody that watching us today and would like to join a PS3 clan, just go to www.psnationhq.com.